And good morning, folks, and welcome back to the channel. We've got nothing planned for this weekend, so what I thought I'd do is update you on our travel plans for the next couple of months. We did put out a video earlier in the year as part of the collaboration with our plans for 2024, but we've made some alterations to our European trip for this year, so I'll update you on that, and I'll let you know a couple of events that we're going to before we head off into Europe. So, starting off with our next trip out, which is in about a week and a half's time, we are going to a little festival called Vans in the Valley, which is near Richmond in North Yorkshire. It's the 5th to the 7th of July. Looks quite good. It's basically a small chilled out festival with acoustic music, a few stalls, and just hopefully nice weather and a decent bit of camping for the weekend. We will have, more than likely, well, Chloe will definitely be with us again, and I believe our youngest granddaughter Sophie is also joining us, so that'll be good. It'll be her first trip out in the motorhome. See how she gets on with it. After that, I've got to go down to Hull again. It's habitation check time down at M&C, the annual pilgrimage down there. I will be stopping at Spring Valley again on the night before I go down there for that. What I'll do is I'll put a link to Spring Valley's website in the description, and I'll also link the video I did on it last year up in the corner here somewhere. Very, very nice site. I believe it's adult only, but it is so close for M&C and it's dead convenient, so I always book it. Plus they do electric hookup and non-electric hookup. Obviously we don't need the electric hookup, so I've booked non-electric, which halves the price, which is a win-win situation there. Especially with an expensive hab check to do, it saves a bit of money on camping. After that one, we are off to the Norfolk Warners show down near Norwich. Now that's going to be a fun and interesting day because Ciska finishes work on that Friday at 1 o'clock for the summer break, and as soon as she finishes work it's into the van and a nice little 5-hour drive down to Norwich. Hoping to get down there for about 7 o'clock latest, but being that first day of the summer holidays, I've got a horrible feeling the roads are going to be rammed and it's going to take us a little bit longer than that, but we'll wait and see how that goes on. While we're down there, we'll be parked up with the Rimor Owners group, so looking forward to catching up with some old friends and making some new ones, because I believe there's some new Rimor owners attending their first meet-up with that one, so looking forward to that. Right, we're there that weekend. I believe that's the weekend of the 19th, 20th and 21st of July. After that, we leave there on the Monday morning and we're heading straight to Kent. Plan is at the moment to stop off in Canterbury using the Canterbury Air. If anyone's got any advice on what sort of time's good to arrive there, can you drop that in the comments below, because I've heard it does get quite busy because it's quite popular. So the plan is to stop there a couple of nights, so we'll spend the Tuesday exploring Canterbury. We've got to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning on the Wednesday to get a 6 o'clock ferry across to France into Calais, and then the fun starts. Every time I've gone into Calais so far over the last 30 odd years, I've always turned left and gone straight into Belgium to head into Holland to go and visit Ciska's family. This time I'm turning right. We are heading to Normandy for a week before we head back into Belgium to meet up with our youngest daughter and then head up into Holland to go and see Ciska's family. The plan is to go down into Normandy, do some of the D-Day landing beaches. We want to go to Saint-Mériglis, Carentan, Aramanche, and also we want to go to Pegasus Bridge. So if anyone's got any recommendations for park-ups in those areas, cheap or free would be brilliant. but I don't mind paying a little bit. That would be fantastic. If you could drop those in the comments below, it would be really appreciated. And as I said, this is the first time I've really driven in France, so it's gonna be interesting. Also, if anyone's got any idea, our motorhome is 4 ton. Now, I'm undecided whether I'm going to take toll roads or non-toll roads yet. I'm in an ahhing, but at the moment I'm leaning on the side going to Normandy to take the toll roads because it would shorten the journey, and I want to get over to Normandy. But coming back, because we'll have a little bit more time on our hands, probably going to go non-toll that way. We already have a Crit Air sticker, because I believe the non-toll route takes you through Rouen, which is a clean air zone. But we are a Crit Air 2, and I've got the sticker in the van, so we're good on that. And yes, I do have my Angles Mort stickers as well, so I'm good for that. When we're over in Normandy, we want to go to Carentan. Now, I don't know if anybody saw when they were doing all the build-up to the D-Day, the 80th anniversary of D-Day landings, they had, on the BBC News, there was a load of crafters, crocheters that had done crocheted little scenes from D-Day, and they joined them all together, and I believe this thing's about 80 metres long. And at this present moment in time, and when we're over there as well, it is currently on display in Carentan Cathedral. And as anyone who's been around this channel for a while will know, Ciska's massively into her crafting and crochet and sewing and all of that stuff. So we're going to go and have a look at that. She said she really wants to go and see that. So, plus, she's not really into the World War II stuff like I am. So it gives her something to go and have a look at while we're over there as well. Right. And after that, we are heading, as I said, back to Belgium. We're meeting up with our youngest daughter, Alana, her partner, and our 2 grandsons. And then we're heading up into Holland to go and see Ciska's family in Hardenberg. While we're there, we're going to go on a few day trips with the boys. The Arpenhull is definitely on the list. It's a monkey sanctuary in Apeldoorn. We're going to go there. We've been there a few times. We've taken the girls there when they were younger, and now we're going to get to take the grandkids there, which is fantastic. What else are we doing? I'm going to be visiting some old haunts in Nordhorn, which is just across the border in Germany from Hardenberg. There's some nice bike rides around there, and we're taking the e-bikes, so we're going to go on a few nice bike rides around there. Now, Alana's stopping over in Holland for about a week and a half. Then they're coming back to UK. We're going to stop there for another couple of days, and then start heading back ourselves. And we're going to go to, I believe, Zeeland, and do a little bit of exploring around there. So if anyone's got any recommendations around the Zeeland area for us, I've had a look. There's several things around there and on those little islands that we want to go and have a look at. But if anyone's got any great recommendations, that'd be fantastic. If you drop those in the comments as well, that'd be brilliant. And then back to UK, I believe around the 15th of August. And then we'll probably spend a couple of days working our way north to get back home again, which brings us pretty much up to date with everything that we've got planned for this summer so far. Obviously, Ciska's back to work in September. I'm hopefully going to be starting a new part-time job in September as well. So then it'll just be weekends and possibly October half term while we're out, but we've got nothing planned as yet for that. So if you want to see me cock up France, and because I'm probably going to, like I said, I've never driven on French roads apart from that sort of 15-20 minute stretch from Calais into Belgium. This is going to be fun. So if you want to watch all of that, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be brilliant if you did. It'd help us grow the channel and get out on more of these trips. And also for those that are interested, I will be testing the Starlink to infinity in Europe, and we'll let you know how that gets on as well. So we will pick you guys up on the next one, which will be Vans in the Valley in July. So we'll see you then.